Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jehlia in this incarnation. Today, I wanted to leave this reflection linked with humility. So, this is the part two because I did a part one a while ago. And in many videos before, I explained how this is a practice. This is something that we practice because this can only happen when we are in connection with our own soul. What I'm trying to say is that disconnected ego is not capable of invoking humility at those moments. So, other thing that I think is very important is that humility, the practice of humility, is very associated with neutrality. So, when we are practicing humility, we are actually practicing neutrality. And I wanted to talk about this because I think this concept has been very distorted in our society. And it is the lack of humility what many times makes us feel inferior, because disconnected ego could compare with other people. And at those moments, we are ignoring that maybe those people have been working on themselves, have been putting a lot of energy in their paths, or maybe we are ignoring that we have our own lessons, that we have our own path, and our path is different from the others. So we need humility to accept that. And it is the lack of humility, what many times takes us to the comparison again, and we enter in this illusion of superiority. And when we are doing that, when the ego is doing that, we are not understanding that the other person is me, actually, because we are part of the same energy. And we are ignoring that we had to go through a lot of inferior levels of consciousness to be in the state we are right now. So it doesn't matter which is my level of consciousness, because we don't have to measure it. But we are all in the same process, actually, just in different parts of the process. Humility is not, from my perspective, to shrink, to become small, to fit in. On the contrary, I think that it's very important to keep expanding ourselves and to shine with more strength each time, because that is the only way that we can be truly generous with this world. We can offer the best part of ourselves. And I think humility is not to respect incoherent and imposed authorities. It's not about this. I think humility is to assume our internal authority, and from that place to be capable to recognize if other person has better capacities to take a task than me, or vice versa, if I am the person that I have those capacities, without feeling superior or inferior. I think this is the part that it's very important too. And at last, I think that humility is about taking action from the frequency of love as much as we can. And we have to know that not every time that we are taking the decision to act from this place, not every time the people outside will see us as good person, as a good person with quotation marks, because many times society is in a great imbalance and is not able to recognize true love. So I know that I am repeating this, but love, it's not unidirectional. When we are talking about love, we are talking about love for us and love for the others. And many times taking these decisions, acting from this place, takes a lot of courage, because those actions are contradicting our beliefs, our identity, the comfort of the ego, the comfortable place of the ego. So to take action from love, it's not to win or lose, because these concepts are, very, very linked with duality. in fact, for the consciousness, everything is to win. Every situation, even the situations that the ego doesn't perceive that way. So I think that to act from the place of love, from the frequency of love, is about taking the decision that becomes ourselves closer and closer to unity. So I just wanted to leave this reflection today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.